Namaskar, I'm Ashok Vyas and welcome to Wide Angle with Ashok Vyas. And today's show is very special because we are going to be talking about the ways to make millions and also to make billions. And I have the pleasure of the presence of someone who interviewed 12 billionaires, talked to them and shared the secret of arriving at that state in the form of this book. Dr. Harsimran Singh ji is with me. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
You are a motivational speaker, you are a real estate guy, there are two important websites, spiritualdirections.org, and there's another one which is?
richimmigrants.com.
richimmigrants.com. So Rich Immigrants is really something that we all want or aspire to become. If you are watching ITV, probably you have come here from some other country. And not talking about the cliched thing, but still there are many people who have this kind of story that when they came here in America, they landed with $8 in their pocket, and now their journey is like a history. So let's talk about your journey and talk about the steps that led you to share experiences of rich people in the form of a book.
Well, like you mentioned that we all come from different backgrounds. I came into this nation in 1973 with $8 and did pretty good here. Was very happy and, but I want to share this happiness and this success with others so that others can succeed in life as well too. That's the reason I wrote 13 books, and one of them being How 12 Immigrants Made Billions. The important part of this book was that I interviewed the people who came into this nation not having even enough money for a bus token or a cup of coffee. Majority of them are those people. And how did they were so successful in life? So I analyzed their actions of life, what made them success, and critically analyzed it in a certain ways that's where I wrote down 12 keys to success, as what was there that had it so much different than the rest of the people that they were so successful while others cannot make it.
Actually, I'm tempted to sort of interrupt, and there are some bullet points in this book. When I say bullet points, so you read them and they kind of challenges you. For example, this one, if you have not yet achieved the success you desire, make changes, not excuses. Now, if you hear something like this, you feel disturbed. Tell me where this come from, and
what I meant by doing that was that on every page I have given some kind of quotations written by me. By that I meant was that if you have not achieved success, that means you may not have achieved, there must be some failures, or you face some obstacles in life. So try to learn from those mistakes as to what is it for next time you can do it, rather than getting discouraged, or I'm not going to do that. So that's the purpose of it.
So now moving...
Failure is a lesson. So I sometimes say that if you really want to succeed in life, double the rate of your failures, which is different than most times you hear it. But that's where you learn from your own mistakes, from your own failures.
Now let's talk about your own steps. Tell me when you felt that this situation is very difficult to overcome, and then you managed to transform the scene.
Well, really speaking, I'm not bragging about it. I welcome all the opportunities and I welcome all the obstacles in life. Wherever I use the word obstacle, next to it, I put down obstacle/opportunity. If you read my book, 1226 Steps to Spiritual and Financial Riches, you'll find I written obstacle, next is opportunity. So obstacles and problems never bother me. I just learn from it and move on in life.
He also says in this book, which is a very small book, worth keeping as companion, 26 Steps to Spiritual and Financial Riches. So here it is, positive attitude is an inborn trait. Negative attitude is acquired. Now we wonder, is it true? Why do you say that?
I say that. Have you ever seen the child walking down the steps? Look at the way he walks. Look at the person when he grows up, he becomes so cautious about it. because he had fallen one time or the other or something has happened. The child has a very positive attitude. We keep on acquiring negative attitudes from the negative experiences of our life. Don't let them affect you. That's what I meant to say by that.
Wonderful. And then there is this formula for ultimate success. It's quite simple, really. Double your rate of failures, as you mentioned. Now, we go back to this 12 immigrants made billions. Where did you find them? How was the process of researching and getting to know these people?
I looked in the Forbes magazine, who are the people who are billionaires first, who are immigrants second, thirdly, who came into this nation with almost nothing. So all those three things were kept up while analyzing these personalities.
So you personally met them or you read them?
No, I read them and I met them somehow. Some of them I met them too.
I see. So the one whom you met, what was it that you felt was different in him than others?
Well, basically when I analyzed these people, I found that if I can categorize them, it's like three different things. First thing is a positive attitude, another one is a confidence, and third one is self-discipline. And a positive attitude I can further subdivide it in different categories of what did they have, what others don't usually have it.
Right.
You want me to go over with it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like I mentioned before, for the positive attitude, obstacles are one thing that you welcome. Failures are, again, you double the rates of failures in life. And there's one thing which is very common amongst all the successful people, not just these people, but any successful politician or a professor or an engineer or a doctor or anything, whosoever is successful, is power of persistence. That's very, very important part of this whole life. And then we keep the goals, and then we keep on reminding ourselves of that goal. And very important to keep a very high goal of your life. Don't keep small goals. Sometimes they seem like unachievable. Those are the kind of goals that you want. And then the commitment.
I just interrupt you with the power of persistence and goal setting, etc.
Yeah.
There is this need to have confidence, and you have mentioned that also in your book, where you say that confidence allows successful people to navigate the peaks and valleys of life with zeal and enthusiasm. Now, some people are confident, you see it on their face, and some people are kind of nervous. Whatever they attempt to do, they have apprehensions whether I'll succeed or not. What is it that brings about a sense of confidence in some people and some lack it?
To build up the confidence, you need to go to the depths of the knowledge. That you need to learn everything to the extreme extent, so that builds up the confidence. If your lack of knowledge is the one which creates the fear. If you're asking me, if you want to ask my practical experience of my life, I'm a real estate investor. Okay, when initially I started this business, I must have used close to about 30, 40 different attorneys. I'll take them to on my car, and I'll keep on talking to them on the way as to how to do this, how to do that, and all that stuff there. And I learned so much from it, that from those 30, 40 different attorneys, that I have written a book on A to Z of foreclosures, which is very popular book being sold in the bookstores as well as in Amazon. That you gain knowledge. When you gain knowledge, you become fearless, and that's where you gain confidence. So lack of knowledge is a problem.
That is very interesting. Lack of knowledge is a problem, and very few of us are really sincere in acquiring knowledge. We just say that I want it,